Right in that area.
Yeah, there's a Love's just north of that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit up the highway there. But yeah, it's on I-40. And, wow, that's crazy.
So, I mean, significant damage there in El Reno. And David, it's still raining here.
Yeah, it is. Amanda, here's the good news. And Cassie, if you could just jump on, or we can, what do you want, links 4? Or you want to go to links 1? Yeah, Amanda, yeah, here's the deal. The rain is now it's ending in El Reno, where there's so many crews out here. I mean, it's just, as you can imagine, all the first responders are still here. The rain is now ending in El Reno. It's pulling out of there, and that'll be it. The rain will continue to push east. And let's go ahead and zoom on in here a little bit closer in. Again, no severe storms for Oklahoma City. I know it's raining here in the metro. These are not severe. They're not tornadic. And the rain now ending in El Reno. So great news for them. That will certainly help them out. Wow. So we don't have any warnings in effect for our viewing area. We're doing okay as far as that goes. Let's kind of back out just a bit, kind of get you the big view.
And David, just so you are aware, we do have flash flood warnings all over the place, and that's still causing a lot of issues.
Yeah, let's turn those on. And also, and I say you got links 4. Turn the warnings on if you don't mind. These are all the flood warnings and the flash flood warnings in effect. And as you can see, they run from Shawnee back up to Wellston, Coyle, Kingfisher. This was a flash flood emergency in Kingfisher County earlier. This was a flash flood emergency, still is, in parts of Ouachita County, back into Greer and Beckham County. But many counties here under flash flood warnings right now. And the rain continues to press east, and it will come to an end. Let's look at rainfall.
Por eso escuchan los truenos re feos.
Just real quick, 2 to 3 inches, just really this afternoon and this evening. Logan County, Kingfisher County, and Retrop northeast of there. This is where a flash flood emergency is. Over 6 inches of rain there. So don't drive into water. Turn around. Do not drown. It is not worth it. So Amanda's still tracking rain. The rain is now ended in El Reno. Great news. As still, again, rescue, I can imagine only what's going on out there right now. So back to you.
Search and rescue operations going on as we speak in El Reno. Our Aaron Brobeck has been there ever since the tornado touchdown. We want to get another live report from Aaron right now. Aaron, update us.
Ahí fue donde pegó el tornado en el Reno.
Went ahead us. We've got some very dramatic video that we'll show you in just a little while. We're still waiting to hear from emergency officials as far as how this rescue and recovery effort is going. We do know there are some fatalities here in this motel. If you can see back over here behind me, there are just dozens of emergency vehicles that are parked along this road here. A lot of folks going in to bring in heavy equipment right now to try to bring people out over the course of the past couple
Los truenos fuertes.
Dozens of people coming out of that hotel, many of them covered in blood. There were a lot of them that didn't speak English. We spoke with a few people that did speak English. They tell us, we spoke with one gentleman, for example, he says that he heard the storm coming. He ran into his bathroom as quickly as he could. The roof just collapsed on top of him. He had a head injury. He was bleeding as we were talking with him. And there was a car and a motorcycle that were in his room that he had to crawl over in order to find his way out. And we're still seeing a pretty steady stream of people that are coming out of here. It started off initially right after the tornado hit. We ran outside to make sure that people were okay, and that's when we started seeing people come across, many of them with some pretty severe looking injuries. And then as time progressed, we saw a couple dozen of them come across also. They were trying to be careful because there are a lot of downed wires over here also, but it was an extremely powerful storm. If you can see back here over behind, if you can turn around with me, Nick, if you turn around this way, there are signs that are bent right over here. And then right over there, you can see a large chunk of roof. If you can zoom in on that, that's right where our car was parked. And had it not been for that power pole right there, that large chunk of roof would have landed right up on top of us. So we spoke with a lot of people who tell us they feel extremely blessed that they were not seriously injured, but unfortunately we're also told there were multiple fatalities here. Again, we don't know exactly how many. We're live in El Reno here in Brobeck, Oklahoma's own News 9.
Okay, and we're working to confirm that as well. Aaron, if you can still hear me, can you tell me anything about these search and rescue operations that are going on right now? We've heard that maybe they're bringing in a team from Weatherford who might have some different equipment that they can use to try to rescue anybody. Is that still ongoing as we speak?
The search, as we speak, I don't know the details as far as bringing in another crew Police, obviously, they're extremely busy. Rescue crews are very busy right now. We expect they'll talk to us when they have a chance to, but honestly, we're not going to bother them right now.
I understand. Do you see IMSA still around there as well? Are they standing by just in case they do find people who are injured?
Yeah, we're seeing multiple rescue vehicles. I'm not seeing any IMSA vehicles, but there's a long line of emergency vehicles. It probably stretches 1.5 miles or better.
Okay. Aaron Brillbeck reporting from El Reno. Aaron, we're glad you are okay. We really are. We'll be talking with Aaron more as he learns new information and the search and rescue operation that's going on as we speak in Reno. Our Lisa Monahan, she has been also out surveying damage here in Oklahoma City. You know, a big arts festival was going on, and Lisa, I know you were down there earlier on. You have an update from there.
Yeah, it's incredibly unfortunate to take a look at this now versus earlier today. We are near Dewey in the Paseo Arts District. I want to show you some of what they're dealing with. These artists bank on this festival every year. It's a big moneymaker now.
En la Northwest 30 igual que cerca de aquí donde estamos.
Some folks who actually took cover in the nearby restaurant called Sauced. They were actually in the basement area, but
mira todo lo que tiró.
Total loss for these artists out here as they're working to salvage what they can, the tents.
Pero que habría un evento, ¿qué?
If you walk over here, you can see, I mean, just how some of them have artwork.
Oh, de sombreros, mira.
Just like, this is what a vendor would be selling right here. But
Mira,
there are literally
toda la
rows and
mercancía.
rows of tents that have been toppled and destroyed.
Mira.
And I haven't been able to reach anyone that's actually with the Paseo Arts Festival, any organizers, but from what folks have told me that we talked to, that they do plan to still go on tomorrow as scheduled. Of course, some of them will not be able to participate, but all in all, no injuries here, so that is a good thing. They took cover in a nearby restaurant, and yeah, it looks like they're going to have some cleanup to do. Lisa Monahan, Oklahoma's own, News 9.
All right, Lisa, we appreciate the update there. Glad no injuries to report from the Arts Festival there in the Paseo District. We are continuing to get damage reports in. As soon as I hear any new ones, I'll pass those along to you. So it looks like I want to bring David Payne back into this conversation because we're talking about two different areas here, mostly in El Reno, which we know we have confirmed fatalities, but then also in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and that's I kind of want to talk about here. The El Reno tornado, and we'll get to the other one here coming up in a few minutes. Let's go to links 1, if we can, and I just want to show you. And again, we're going to have to go back and look at radar data. That's what we're doing here, but the tornado set down right here. Okay, this is right here. I'm circling the hotel, right? And the gas station is across the street. So we know where it's set down. And then from there, I want to back out in just a second here. This is going to be Highway 81. This is Highway 66, okay, up in here. So the tornado, what we can get out of it, I mean, it's set down right really just southwest of the intersection, like right in here. And it went right across this intersection. And then it actually looked like it might have made a little bit of a turn down here. So what
es el tornado que pegó ahí en el Reno, que desde ahí pegó y de ahí se dio para allá.
That are in the area that's just north of Highway 66. This is the area in here that we're not getting a whole lot out of, okay? And that's what we're kind of concerned about. We know that it was large and in charge when it crossed, like I said, when it crossed Highway 66, which is this yellow line right here. So this is where the hotel is, and we know basically it did something like this. We still had debris, we still had a strong rotating signature with that, and then the rotation basically stopped down here at Banner Road. So, you know, like I said, the path is about 5 miles in length, and then we have the other area of circulation, and we'll show you that. And go ahead, Lace, let's bring that back up. Let me show you that other area.
¿Cómo se ve ir a la otra tormenta que viene?
It's not the same storm. It's not the same storm. That tornado disappeared. The El Reno tornado disappeared, and then we had the next area. We had another area down here west of Norman. We were jumping up and down about that.
A esa hora llegamos en camino.
That looked every bit as bad as the El Reno tornado. See that? And that came through Bridge Creek, right?
Cuando sonaron las alarmas ya era las 10:41.
Coming into the western sides of Norman. And we thought that was going to produce a tornado. But let's come into the city here, and we'll track what was coming through the metro. It's right here. And that was a circulation right here. So this, and we were calling out the streets, Northwest 12 and I-44. And the path from that went pretty much right over right here, right over.
Pegó por la Norwest 12, era por donde
OCU,
andábamos.
And then to the northeast, and right
¿No
over
nos
the
fuimos
zoo,
para allá?
and just south of the station here, about a mile and a half. But yeah, that was the other tornado. This is where we have sporadic tornado damage right in here. Right in here. Not as bad, obviously, as the El Reno tornado, but this was the Oklahoma City tornado that went right over Oklahoma City University. And that thing developed, there were valves back here now, but valve was right back in here. Developed, looked like right over the outlet shops, and then continued to move off to the northeast. That was the second tornado of the night, and we had intermittent damage scattered down through this area. So, wow. And again, 2 separate circulations, but look how fast that formed. As fast as the El Reno tornado formed, it did the same thing. These little meso spin-ups, we were saying it all day. We kept saying QL-CS tornadoes, quasi-linear convective systems, and it's just it's a monster of a storm system, and there's so much jet stream energy with it at the low levels, at the jet stream, and you get turning. And it's kind of weird how it works, but it's not like a classic supercell where it's all by itself. These things can be wrapped in rain. And most tornadoes don't want to be wrapped in rain. They want to be out in the open and bring in warm air and not cool air. These things will come out of the main line and begin to rotate and quickly, but they happen so